Hello, 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 everybody. Family, potential family. Hoping I can enlighten you. Aha moment, confirmation, just listening or participate. Okay. Yeah, we're going to ask some questions. Give me some good answers on my other videos whenever they download. Y'all can check that out. Okay. Retrograding Sag. Hey, Saggy. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Go ahead, Big Papa. Go ahead, Big Papa.
Granny,
What?
guess what?
What?
We're buying you. I'm about to do something great for you.
I want to see something. Oh. What's this?
Causing someone.
Go ahead, Big Papa. What y'all doing?
Granny, come look at our
What you voted on? I don't know what
It says happy B-Day.
this is. Oh.
That means happy birthday.
Thank you, darling.
You know, go.
What is the metaphor for Clash of the Titans? Hello, hey Joshua. How y'all
Good
doing?
question.
I asked a question.
Clash of the Titans, both the 1981 original and the 2010 remake, isn't just a sword and sandal fantasy. It's packed with metaphor and mythic symbolism. At its core, the metaphor of Clash of the Titans is about the struggle between human will and divine control, and more broadly between fate and free will. Here are some layered metaphors in it. 1. Gods versus humans equals authority versus freedom. The Olympian gods represent rulers who demand worship, obedience, and submission. Perseus, the hero, represents humankind rebelling against this divine hierarchy, striving for independence. The clash is a metaphor for humanity challenging the idea of being pawns to higher powers. But 2, monsters, inner and outer struggles. Medusa, Kraken, and other creatures symbolize fear, chaos, the uncontrollable forces of life. To face these monsters is to face the unknown and the destructive aspects of existence. 3. The hero's journey. Self-discovery. Perseus' journey isn't just about slaying monsters, but about finding his identity as half god, half man. The metaphor here is the universal human journey of realizing our strengths, flaws, and place in the world. 4. Clash of the Titans equals order versus chaos. The battle of gods and monsters is a mythic metaphor for the eternal balancing act between structure, civilization, divine order, and destruction, chaos, natural disasters, rebellion. So if you zoom out, the metaphor of Clash of the Titans is humanity's fight to rise beyond fate, oppression, and fear, to claim freedom and self-determination. Do you want me to break it down by scene metaphor connections, like Kraken equals ultimate fear, Medusa, death as unavoidable, Zeus equals controlling authority? Or do you want the big universal metaphor only?
I want I want I want the part with the 3 witches and the eye. What is that metaphor for?
Good question. Clash of the Titans, both the 1981 original and the 2010 remake, isn't just a sword and sandal fantasy. It's packed with metaphor and mythic symbolism. At its core, the metaphor of Clash of the Titans is about the struggle between human will and divine control. The Grey, the three witches who share a single eye. That's one of the most symbolic moments in Clash of the Titans. Here's what that scene metaphor really represents. 1. Shared eye equals shared perception, limited knowledge. The witches only have one eye between them, meaning their vision, knowledge, wisdom, truth is incomplete and must be passed around. This suggests that no single person or source has the full picture. Truth is fragmented. Perseus stealing the eye symbolizes taking control of knowledge and using it to his advantage. 2. Dependency equals vulnerability. Because they all depend on one shared eye, they're vulnerable. If the eye is taken, they're powerless. The metaphor: when all power or knowledge is concentrated in one fragile source, it becomes easy to control or disrupt. 3. Blindness versus insight. Even though they're physically blind without the eye, they still possess hidden knowledge of fate and destiny. The paradox is that they see the truth more clearly than mortals, even though they're blind most of the time. This points to the idea that wisdom doesn't always come from outward sight, but from inner vision. Number 4. Fate's gatekeepers. In myth, they often represent the inevitability of fate. Mortals must go through them to get a glimpse of destiny. By confronting them, Perseus symbolically challenges fate itself, demanding knowledge usually hidden from mortals. In short, the witches and their single eye are a metaphor for the limits and fragility of knowledge, the dependence on shared truths, and the human struggle to seize control of fate by gaining forbidden insight. Do you want me to connect that metaphor specifically to modern parallels, like media controlling the eye of perception, or elites holding shared knowledge, or keep it purely in the mythic sense?
Is it pertaining to the third eye of intuition?
Yes, you're right to connect it with the third eye symbolism. The Grey's shared eye can absolutely be read as a metaphor for the third eye of intuition, hidden knowledge, and inner sight. Why it relates to the third eye? The third eye in spiritual traditions, Hindu, Buddhist, esoteric Western mysticism, represents intuition, clairvoyance, and higher perception beyond ordinary sight. The witches' physical blindness, plus their reliance on the single mystical eye, echoes that idea.
Asking questions.
They can't see in the normal sense, but they see truths about destiny, hidden paths, and the future. The fact that the eye must be passed around highlights that this insight isn't permanent or fully accessible, only glimpsed. How Perseus's act ties in. When Perseus steals the eye, it's like he takes control of that hidden vision. Symbolically, he is claiming the power of higher awareness to guide his quest. Instead of submitting to fate or divine authority, he uses that third eye knowledge for human freedom. The deeper metaphor. The Grey and their eye suggest that intuition and hidden sight are rare, fragile, and must be handled with care. The shared eye, the collective spark of intuition that connects beings to hidden truth. Perseus, use of it equals humanity's attempt to seize inner vision to overcome destiny and fear. So yes, while in Greek myth the Grey Eye's eye wasn't explicitly called the third eye, the symbolism strongly resonates with that same archetype, a mystical organ of perception that reveals what ordinary sight cannot. Do you want me to line up a direct comparison chart between the Grey Eye's eye and the spiritual third eye, Ajna chakra, pineal gland symbolism, etc.? That way you could see point for point how they overlap.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's line up the Greye's eye from Clash of the Titans with the third eye, Ajna Chakra, pineal gland, intuition, point by point. Greye's eye versus third eye of intuition. Greye's eye, mysticism, esotericism, metaphoric link. Metaphoric eye. Only one eye shared among three witches. A single inner eye beyond the two physical eyes. Both symbolize a singular source of hidden perception, grants knowledge of fate, hidden paths, and truths mortals can't normally see. Opens perception to higher wisdom, spiritual insight, and truths beyond the material. Both represent access to higher realms of knowledge. Fragile and dependent, if stolen, the witches are blind. The third eye can be closed or blocked by ignorance, materialism, or fear. Both highlight the delicate, rare nature of true insight. Passed between them, none has full sight on their own. In many traditions, intuitive insight is fleeting, requiring practice or ritual to hold on to. Symbolizes how glimpses of truth come and go rather than constant clarity. Perseus seizes it to gain control of his destiny. Awakening the third eye allows one to rise above fate, illusion, Maya, and control. Both represent taking power into your own hands through inner vision. Associated with prophecy and the underworld mysteries, linked to clairvoyance, psychic sight, and seeing beyond death. Both connect to the mysteries of death, destiny, and the unseen world. Summary: the Greye's shared eye is essentially a mythic foreshadowing of the third eye archetype, a single organ of perception that transcends normal sight, grants access to hidden truths, and can shift destiny when harnessed. Perseus, act of taking the eye mirrors, the spiritual act of claiming one's own inner vision instead of leaving it in the hands of fate, gods, or external powers. Would you like me to also show how this third eye metaphor runs throughout the whole movie? Medusa, Zeus, Kraken, etc. So you can see how it's part of a bigger symbolic pattern?
Hey, Melanie. Do I want him to do that? I want to ask him, what is Maya? Yes, and what is Maya? Or who is Maya?
Excellent. You're asking exactly the right questions, because Maya ties directly into the sight versus illusion theme at the heart of Clash of the Titans. Let me unpack it step by step. What is Maya? In Hinduism and Buddhism, Maya is the concept of illusion or the veil of appearances. It's the cosmic trick that makes us see the material world as ultimate reality, when in truth it's just a temporary play, a dream, a projection, a shadow of the eternal. In Hindu texts, Maya isn't evil, but it keeps beings trapped in cycles of fear, desire, and ignorance. In Buddhism, piercing through Maya means awakening, seeing reality as it is, beyond illusion. Sometimes Maya is personified as a goddess, like a weaver, spinning the illusion of the world. Other times, she's just the principle of illusion itself. Maya in Clash of the Titans, metaphoric lens. The film is full of Maya-like illusions and veils of perception. Let's tie it to the third eye metaphor. 1. The grey and the eye. They show glimpses of truth, but their blindness, most beings are caught in Maya, illusion. Only through stealing the eye, inner sight, can Perseus bypass illusion and see beyond fate. 2. Medusa. Looking directly at her turns you to stone. Metaphor. If you stare only at appearances, Maya, you become frozen in ignorance. Perseus survives by using reflection, mirror, shield, symbolizing seeing through illusion without being trapped by it. 3. Zeus and the gods. They demand worship and obedience, manipulating humans like pawns. They are the puppet masters of Maya, rulers of illusion, keeping mortals in fear. Perseus' rebellion's human awakening, no longer controlled by illusionary authority. 4. The Kraken. The great monster from the deep, the ultimate terror of the unconscious mind, fed by illusion. Only by wielding Medusa's head, which itself reveals the true face of death illusion, can he face and overcome it. Pulling it all together, Clash of the Titans can be read as a myth about escaping Maya. The Greye's eye equals the third eye of intuition, momentary glimpses beyond illusion. Medusa equals the deadly face of illusion, Maya, that petrifies those who look at it directly. Perseus's journey, the hero breaking free from the gods' web of illusion, using inner sight to confront fear and reclaim human freedom. So, what is Maya? Maya is the illusion of reality that traps beings in fear and ignorance. In the Clash of the Titans metaphor, Maya is everywhere, in the monsters, in the gods' manipulations, and in the way appearances deceive. Perseus becomes heroic because he pierces through Maya, guided by the symbolic third eye. Would you like me to map this into a step-by-step hero's journey of Perseus as an escape from Maya, so you can see exactly how each stage lines up with illusion versus awakening?
Yes.
Great. Let's map Perseus' hero's journey in Clash of the Titans as if it were the spiritual path of escaping Maya, illusion, and awakening the third eye. Perseus' hero's journey as escape from Maya. One ordinary world. Living in Maya, Perseus begins as a mortal, unaware of his divine parentage, caught between human struggle and the gods' demands. Symbol. He's still trapped in the illusion of authority, Zeus and the Olympians controlling fate. Two. Call to adventure, confronting fate. Andromeda is to be sacrificed to the Kraken. Perseus is called to act. This is the first glimpse that life is not simply what the gods decree. Maya here equals the illusion of inevitability. It must be this way. 3. Meeting the mentor, receiving hidden knowledge. Perseus is guided by magical helpers, like Bubo the owl, the sword, and the shield. Each tool symbolizes inner resources needed to pierce illusion. The shield, mirror, especially equals reflection, a way to see truth without being trapped by appearances. 4. Crossing the threshold, into the world of the unseen. Perseus seeks out the Grey, the witches with the shared eye. Here he literally takes the third eye into his own hands. Symbol, first awakening of inner sight, gaining knowledge that humans aren't meant to see. 5. Tests, allies, enemies. Facing illusions. Perseus meets monsters, temptations, and obstacles. Each enemy equals a projection of Maya, fear, chaos, death. Allies equals aspects of higher wisdom that help him stay aligned with truth. Number 6. Approach to the inmost cave, Medusa's lair. Medusa is the ultimate face of illusion. Her gaze petrifies, like being frozen by appearances, unable to see beyond them. Perseus defeats her not by looking directly, succumbing to Maya, but by using reflection. Symbol, seeing through illusion indirectly, through wisdom, not raw perception. Now 7. Ordeal, the Kraken. The Kraken rises, the ultimate terror from the depths of the unconscious. It is Maya's final mask, chaos, destruction, and the fear of death itself. Perseus wields Medusa's head, the conquered illusion, to turn it into stone. Symbol, using the power of seeing through illusion to overcome even death and fate. Nut 8. Reward, liberation from Maya. Andromeda is saved, Perseus is free. The gods' power over humanity is weakened.
Greetings,
He has
Sigmund.
pierced the veil of illusion and emerged victorious. Num 9. Return with the elixir, awakening. Perseus returns not as a pawn of the gods, but as a hero who has proven humanity's strength. The elixir he brings back is freedom from blind obedience to fate. Symbol, the third eye of insight is now embodied in his being. Big picture metaphor, Perseus' journey is the human spiritual path. Born into Maya, illusion, awakening the third eye, through the Grey's eye, learning to see through illusions, Medusa, confronting ultimate fear, Kraken, and finally achieving liberation from divine control, fate, authority, illusion. Would you like me to take this even further and show how each god, monster, and object in Clash of the Titans maps to a different aspect of Maya, illusion, fear, ego, desire, authority, etc., like a symbolic glossary?
Wow. And I was doing something this morning. riding outside. And if y'all looked at the other videos, that I don't know if they're downloaded yet, but I made a 1-minute video about the cloning. And then the Quest by Bobby Hemmett. The videos that I listened to, a great speaker, he was talking about how many third eyes they have been taken from melanated people and given to others. And I was wondering, theory, is that why so heavily after some of us, XO Chi, how you doing? After some of us wanting our third eye, and how many people besides our rich clone, that's what I said, wants the third eye, because they are taking it out. We're gonna look at a video of him. What would you do when you're okay? So he said yes, we'll go. So he said yes, we'll go. I don't know what that means. Explain it a little better. So anyway, so I wrote, happy birthday to me, y'all, but today my birthday. Need your third eye gland, the third eye. Not supposed to make it. I'm not supposed to make it to my birthday, okay? The way that was on me. Like if he, so like if he said yes, would go, what would you do? I still don't understand. What is you talking about? Or crazy on the street, that's what they wanted me. Allegedly gone. Um, like Kanye, what I was talking about. How I showed the video, if y'all look back on the 1 minute, or somewhere caged or somewhere trafficked or somewhere using women's bodies after they clone your body, needing a woman to make more clones. I talked about that in my other videos that should be downloading. She don't have the clone. Hi Joshua, hello. We just missed Cat GBT. I was talking about the Clash of the Titan and the third eye and the three witches. So I'm talking on the third eye. I made a video this morning. Y'all might want to check out a 1 minute video. Got 2 more loading, talking about where I'm adding to right now. So she doesn't have the he explained yesterday. Well, he explained on the videos. Chat, the man on chat said that the clone doesn't inherit your soul or your intuition, so she does not have your third eye. Okay, so she doesn't have your third eye. This is what she or they, whoever else, is missing. It's more than one clone for the higher up entertainment, which one is going to get, which one is going to get your third eye, while they laugh and watch for the entertainment. So I was saying that if they made more than one clone, they, for their entertainment, they have those clones not fully. Now, if they watching me online, says for instance, we got a lot of clones, which I believe that we do, and I think a couple of them in particular was trying to kill me along with some witches and some other stuff, secret society, whatever. And she doesn't have my intuition, my soul. She can't get my soul, my intuition. So that comes from the third eye, right? So they have been taking people third eye for the longest. I've been talking about it. People say they've been going to the hospital when black men die of homicide. They take the gland out and the third eye out and bring it to some, whoever they bring it to. That was his job every day, and he was a black man. So, so wanting it will give her insight, and she could, by her looking at me, looking just like me, she can come on here and be me. and then I'm somewhere dead because it took my shit out. Or y'all see, if y'all look at the 1 minute video, Kanye sitting on the bench out of it, because I'm pretty sure they took the third eye or doped him up, one of the two. If that's really him, allegedly, okay, allegedly. It's like they say Elvis Presley, allegedly, okay. So I was thinking that. So in order for the elites, because they love strange entertainment, they will make more than one. So who's to get to the third eye first? Who can get to me to mess with, fuck up my mind? Get to me and harm me or whatever way they possible that they can pay others to do, to capture me, poison me, whatever the fuck, attack me, in any kind of way possible to get it, okay? Um, and then the elites sitting back watching, higher ups, whoever they are, beings, whatever the fuck, laughing, having dinner, eating strange, ungodly things. You are someone special. Because if they following you that damn much, you somebody special. And you don't know it, but they do. Your bloodline, too. So they want it and have all your inheritance like the other family. So they got your shit. They got you over here struggling. But you got that insight, that third eye. They're not complete. They're not settled with the whole materialistic stuff. Like he was saying, Maya, the whole materialistic stuff. They want the whole complete when they're a clone or whatever they are. Is this what's happening? Is this why they killed my daughter to take her third eye? Did her clone want her? If she's not dead, just to have a body? Did they do a necromancy?
You got that door noise?
You went somewhere?
Mama, sir.
I think that's Amy. She might have left. She didn't tell us she was leaving. Go ahead, no.
Get your pen.
Yeah, stick them in the eye. If you get to the eye, stick them in the doo-doo-doo. Oh, we didn't know you had left. We didn't know you had left, girl.
That's good. I want to.
We didn't know you had left.
I ain't left. I was getting my Amazon package. That George was down here.
Oh,
Open the door.
close the door, baby. Trying to figure some stuff out. Where is she? Because we don't die, for one thing. On the street, traffic, what's going on? I'm just trying to get answers, y'all. Trying to get the truth. And, yeah. While her clone is her, with all her stuff, looks and everything. Now, if y'all look at the last video, y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't know if it downloaded yet. It's about the cloning. You see how Kanye allegedly on the street look. No glands, maybe. But can't take your soul. That's not for them to take. At least I don't know that yet. Let's see. Let's ask GPT.
She ain't doing her tech.
It still won't charge.
That's all right. I got
The original?
The came.
Oh, good. Are they allowed to take your soul?
That's a deep question, and it ties straight into the Maya illusion control theme we've been unpacking. The soul and Maya. In Hindu, Buddhist, and many mystical traditions, the soul, or Atman, true self, is eternal and untouchable. What Maya illusion does is make you forget your true nature. It veils the soul so you identify only with body, fear, ego, and fate. That means they cannot take your soul But they can trap your awareness so deeply in illusion that you believe you've lost it. In the Clash of the Titans metaphor, the gods in the story, like Zeus, Hades in the remake, demand worship and submission, threatening destruction if humans disobey. Symbolically, they are trying to claim ownership of human souls, but what they really control is belief and perception. Perseus proves that by awakening inner vision, the third eye, the soul cannot be dominated by them. Spiritual traditions on soul stealing, Christianity, the soul belongs to God, evil contempt, but not truly take it unless you surrender. Mysticism, occult, forces can bind or drain your energy, life force, prana, but the core essence remains. Hindu-Buddhist view, no one can own your Atman. Maya only deceives you into thinking you are powerless. Answer, no, they cannot take your soul. The soul is beyond their reach. But they can entrap your mind and senses in Maya, illusion, so you forget who you really are. The clash is always whether you awaken and claim that truth, like Perseus, or remain bound in fear. Would you like me to give you a practical, symbolic breakdown of what taking the soul actually looks like in everyday life? How illusion drains us without literally stealing the soul?
Yes.
All right, let's break it down clearly. When people talk about soul stealing or taking your soul, it usually isn't literal. Instead, it's about Maya illusion, draining your life force, your freedom, and your connection to your higher self. Here's how that looks in everyday life. How Maya steals the soul in practice. 1, through fear. Constant fear of death, failure, punishment keeps you paralyzed. You live as if you're already defeated, forgetting your inner strength. Metaphor, like Medusa turning you to stone, frozen by illusion. Now, 2, through desire and distraction. Endless cravings, money, power, approval, entertainment. Keep your focus outside yourself. The soul's quiet voice is drowned out by noise. Metaphor, like the gods demanding worship, pouring your energy into idols instead of your own essence. 3, through authority and control systems. Institutions, leaders, or gods of modern times claim authority over your choices. If you obey blindly, you give away your sovereignty. Metaphor, like Zeus demanding worship in Clash of the Titans. Number 4, through ignorance, blindness, being taught only to see with the 2 outer eyes, never with the 3rd eye. You forget intuition, deeper truth, and live only in appearances. Metaphor, like the grey which is passing around one eye, most of the time, we're in the dark. 5, through energy drain. Toxic relationships, endless labor, addictions, these drain vitality, leaving you empty. It feels like your soul is being eaten away, but in truth it's your energy and awareness being sapped. Metaphor, like Hades feeding on fear in the remake, devouring worshippers' energy. The key truth, your soul itself cannot be taken, it's eternal. What can be stolen is your attention, your energy, and your awareness, leaving you disconnected from your true self. Awakening the 3rd eye, intuition, awareness, inner sight, is how you protect yourself. Once you see through illusion, Maya loses its grip. In simple terms, soul stealing is really soul forgetting. You can't lose it, but you can live as though you have, if you stay caught in illusion. Would you like me to create a symbolic survival guide, like a Perseus-style toolkit for protecting your soul from these illusions in the real world?
Definitely. Yes. Just turn it down.
What's I'm about to do?
Perfect. Let's build a Perseus-style toolkit for protecting your soul from illusions, Maya, and keeping your awareness free and strong. This will be a mix of mythic symbolism and practical action, so you can literally use it day to day. The Perseus Toolkit, protecting your soul from illusion. 1. The Mirror Shield, reflection and awareness. In the myth, Perseus survives Medusa by looking at her through the shield's reflection. In life, this means practice self-reflection, journaling, meditation, quiet time. Don't look at problems or toxic media directly. Step back and observe with detachment. Reflection keeps you from being petrified by appearances. Nana 2. The Sword, discernment. Perseus's sword cuts through obstacles. In life, develop the ability to cut through lies and illusions with critical thinking. Ask, is this true? Who benefits if I believe this? This sword is your clarity and reasoning. Hash 3. The winged sandals, freedom and movement. Perseus uses winged sandals to fly above danger. In life, stay flexible. Don't get stuck in one mindset or one environment. Move your body, travel, breathe fresh air, break stagnant patterns. Freedom of movement equals freedom of spirit. 4. The Grey's eye, intuition. He takes the witch's shared eye to gain hidden knowledge. In life, strengthen your third eye, inner sight, with meditation, prayer, or mindfulness. Listen to your gut instincts. They're often ahead of your rational mind. Guard what you let into your perception. Media, people, ideas. 5. The Helm of Darkness, invisibility from illusion. In some versions, Perseus uses Hades' helmet to become unseen. In life, practice quiet withdrawal from toxic situations. Not every fight needs your energy. Sometimes going invisible, stepping back, keeps you safe. 6. Companions. Allies of light. Perseus never travels alone. Athena, Hermes, magical items help him. In life, surround yourself with people and content that uplift you. Positive communities, mentors, and friendships act as your divine allies. Medusa's head. Confronted fear turned power. After slaying Medusa, Perseus wields her head as a weapon. In life, once you've faced a fear or broken an illusion, you can use that knowledge to protect yourself and others. Trauma healed becomes wisdom and protection. 8. The Kraken, final test. The Kraken symbolizes ultimate chaos, fear. In life, this is your big life-shaking challenge. Loss, illness, betrayal. All the tools above prepare you for this moment. Within a vision, you can stand before your Kraken and remain whole. The core practice. Every day, ask yourself, am I looking at this directly or through the mirror shield of reflection? Am I using my sword of discernment? Am I feeding my third eye with truth or illusion? Am I surrounding myself with allies of light? This simple check-in keeps your awareness strong and your soul free. Like Perseus, you become the hero who can't be captured by Maya. Would you like me to make this toolkit into a visual map or chart, like a Perseus Soul Protection Guide infographic you could look at?
Thank you. You too. Would you like to make this toolkit into a visible map or chart, like a Perseus Soul Protection Guide? Let's see what it look like. Yes. Interesting stuff. Okay, so ancestors have me on the right track as usual. Okay.
Here's your Perseus Soul Protection Toolkit visual map. Each mythic item is turned into a tool for keeping your awareness free from Maya, illusion. Do you want me to remake this chart with illustrations, icons, like a mirror shield, sword, sandals, etc., so it looks more like a full-on mythic survival guide poster?
Well, let me see. Shield. Oh, he just broke that top part down. Cut through. Okay, I can't see it. You need GPT to continue this chat because his images should limit resize in 5 hours. Okay. No, I can't do that. I gotta wait. So that was interesting. So I was on the right track. But can't take your soul. That's not for them to take, but they can confuse it, trash it, right? Get you caught up in illusions, fear, um, the void. It's the void is something else too. We'll go back to that. already blackballed. They say they already blackballed me. All the time getting a job. Or when I get a job, they fuck with me. Um, Stopping most of your income, your clones and others stealing your money, stealing your ideas, using for themselves, making money off of your shit. Um, I guess she wants my channel, like I said, and she can have my, if she's allowed to have my third eye, and then I'm just fucked, and she can be me on here. Probably better teeth and chick. No one will know, cause my clone will keep it going. How many on here is a clone and did this too? Or you feel this way? Tell me what's up with y'all. Do y'all feel anything? If it's not a clone, is it a being? Because I know the beings can make you very sick, almost kill you. And before your last breath, they can transfer their self inside of your body and become you that way as well. Will we be in a jail, crazy on the street, trafficked for slavery, underground, or another part of the world, or evil realm beyond the ice walls? Crazy. Oh, I did. I he don't talk about the ice walls, but I found some comic books, all sharing parts of your body for their benefit. Yeah. Or will you be buried alive? What? So there's always a way out. Eat. I know a lot of secret societies and different people eat third eye, not on the planet inside. Someone or a lot of them want it, race for it, especially my clones. Because a whole lot of money is being spent on little old me and little old you. So you ain't so little, are you? Took your memories, so you really don't know who you were. Rich, king, queen, empress, emperor, god, goddesses, you don't know. Just a theory, y'all. A whole lot of following and watching you. Something wrong. Because it's not just what you say online or in public. It's bigger than that. Because before I even got online, this shit was happening. Has to be something else. To take over your life, trying to make you look bad, discredit your name, people online or outside, a setup, always trying, you always feeling steady, uneasy. Are people glitching around you? Getting sick or acting strange? Madder than before? Not like you remember they did? Um, Snapping a lot at you? Then hurry up and like change it up? Um, they promised something they would have. Okay, so some people might think that they're setting you up for the money if they haven't been cloned yet because they being greedy and they want position and Maya, okay, the material shit. And they don't know that they don't respect nobody. So they don't need no witnesses. So you're not only going to get their money or won't be able to enjoy it, they're going to kill your ass and do the same damn thing. Because you got a clone, too. You got some being waiting to be in your body, too. Whatever the fuck. Get your third eye, heart, lungs, whatever. Or some of the inheritance. But they will kill them if they succeed in capturing you. Poison, whatever. They may not know or realize this, ones that's still human. They just looking at the materialistic shit. So protect yourself. And your way of the ancestors telling you protect yourself. We know the system lies, but they've been brainwashed or a spell on them to keep going. So this is the people who are still human that don't know how to stop. Or it could be the clones, okay? To kill and capture you. Or clones won't stop because they're not real. They have no soul or nothing, no feelings. So karma ain't affecting them, right? Or is your clone getting your money from your work being transferred to them? So what I'm supposed to be getting on here, is it going to my clone? Because they have all of my identity. You know, the system works for them. When they make my driver's license, they get a copy. Which, I don't know. Or they can go and get it because they look just like me. You know, is it here? I don't understand how it works. This is why you're not receiving it. Making like you're the imposter, a copy of them. But you got the intuition though. That's how you can tell. Is this why your ex is so obsessed, he or she? Are they a clone now too? Targeting getting you back. Working with them to capture you. Because they want you to be a clone, because they're a clone now. So if they stole the other person's intuition, they want you to be able to, the clone of you, to be able to get your intuition so they can be complete, I guess, and they can go on and do what they need to do. This is theory, okay? This is allegedly a hypothesis, whatever the fuck. Have others say, nah, other people be talking about it. Don't listen. That twin flame shit, fooling you or think they are. Using people around you that probably clones and whatever else. Family, friends, so-called friends, co-workers, people online, whoever the fuck. Causes most of them, because most of them are clones or will be. Get back with them and they abuse you physically, mentally, to have you down, and then what takes over? Capture, come inside of you, beings who knows, take over your body. When you take your last breath, beings, y'all just explain it to y'all, or clone you, whatever the fuck. Or have you sitting somewhere and cloning babies? What the hell is going on? This just came to me because there's, like I said, trying to take your body, third eye, body parts, etc. Lying saying they in love with you when they cause the problems, the death of a family member or your mate, their clone, or being took over by a being or whatever the fuck. Okay? Need you to work with them when they get you to accept the being take over you too. So I don't know what the fuck. Then the rest of your family, the ones who's left, that's not taken over. They was talking about a magic club for them to go to, like Harry Potter. This would sound good to some kids already programmed. So, you know, yeah, kids gonna like that. Maybe getting kids to betray you if they're not a clone, who don't want to know magic, who wants to know more about magic, but they already do in their DNA. They already got it, you know. This would be working for the enemy, but the enemy want to use them. You know what I'm saying? Don't accept nothing from no one. Appear to be good, but not, especially money. Don't do it. Use discernment. Ask your ancestors, creators, guides, angels, whoever you rock with. If the people coming in your life, real humans, what's the intentions? Or from another realm? Or here to get you, to take you home? Whatever. Because you know we were stolen. My theory, beyond the ice walls, or some of us from here. Kids say other kids are hurting. My grandkids said this in school. I've been protection on mine. Kids say that other kids are getting hurt and getting sick in school, and then they're taking them away in the ambulance to the hospital. Are they turning them into clones? What are they doing? Are they putting souls in them? I don't know. Because some serious illnesses that's happening. Hi, 1882. I don't know what JYS mean. Pay attention to people glitching around you, not used to their body, maybe. You telling them, okay, say for instance, they telling you about different things, aches and pains or something happening in their life, right? And spiritual baths, whatever you telling them that you do, but they never do it. Okay. And you gotta question that. You know what I'm saying? Then if they see that you're asking and telling too much, then they'll pretend like they are. Pay attention. Either a clone or being already took over. Could be getting real sick and die, and then they took over their body. Pay attention, try to help before that happens, okay? All of a sudden, they like strange and horrible things that they never did before. Talking more about the school of Harry Potter or magic more than usual. Remember, they introduced the evil side to us more than the good side of magic, abusing magic. Okay. Be careful of who you're having sex with, because you don't know what the fuck that is. And then we also got the robots, we got the Cabbage Patch Kids, we got the zombies, and whatever. I'm going to ask them about the zombies in a minute. Be careful and meet who you meet who comes into your life. Don't be fearing it. Cautious. Use discernment. You got to figure out, is this your realm or stolen? If it's your realm, how do you save it from the oppressors? Or if not, how you get out of here? Okay. Food for eating and drinking. If they corrupt around you, maybe putting something in your food, drinks. Be careful of all of that. Okay. When you're cooking, who's around? Are they putting something in your drink? You go to the stores or these restaurants, when you order food, you don't know who they are, right? Pay attention to know you're feeling just cautious, not scared and fear. We already know shit fucking evil right now. Feel after you eat or drink, then you can tell. You can pay attention to your body if anything's going on. You know, yeah. You leave your drink or something around. You don't know if they put something in it, if they're not real, if they're under a spell, if they're a clone, if they're a demon. You know what I'm saying? A walk-in, whatever the fuck. They have a deadline, or you went past that. Now they're mad, trying new things. Could be trying to get you stuck. If they're sick, protect yourself. They always watch some kind of a way. People, clones, beings around you. That's a sign to you. No more water jugs, bottles. That's poison, full of stuff. Do the test on the water. Be more care and stop. Eat less. Mother Nature's plants, clean them off. What was I going to ask? I was going to ask about... What did I say I was going to ask? Anybody remember? Anybody remember what I said I was going to ask? On Cabbage Patch. I think that's what I was going to ask. How would Cabbage Patch make? I don't know if my time is back. Maybe I'm asking a different question, maybe. Let's see. I've hit the free plan limit. Responsibly use another model until your limit resets in 5 hours. Okay. Okay. Oh, they want me to switch to another one. Let me see. How was the Cabbage Patch Children made? Or how are they made? Are they still around today? He talking about I think he talking about the ones they used to sell in the store.
Ah, the Cabbage Patch Kids. They're a fascinating mix of creative invention and clever marketing. Let me break it down clearly. How they were made. 1. Origins of the concept. The Cabbage Patch Kids were originally created by Xavier Roberts in 1978. He started with a line called Little People, handmade soft sculptures of babies. Each doll had a unique soft sculpted face and a body made of cloth. 2. The Cabbage Patch story. Roberts invented a whimsical backstory. The babies were born in a magical cabbage patch and adopted by children. This story helped turn dolls into collectible personalities, each with its own birth certificate and name. 3. Mass production. In 1982, Coleco bought the rights to mass produce the dolls. They were made in factories, mostly in the US at first, but each still had its own unique features, like different eye color, hair, and facial expression. A computer helped assign unique birth certificates and names to each doll, giving them that adoptable child appeal. Are they still around today? Yes. The brand changed hands a few times. Hasbro, Mattel, and currently Wicked Cool Toys hold rights. Modern versions are still sold, though they are mostly collectibles now, rather than the frenzied must-have toy they were in the 1980s. So, the making of a Cabbage Patch Kid is part handmade art, part mass production, and part marketing magic with a sprinkle of whimsy. If you want, I can also explain how each doll was unique and why collectors love them so much today, which is pretty interesting. Do you want me to do that?
No, were the Cabbage Patch children clones?
Ah, I see what you're pointing at now. You're not talking about the Cabbage Patch Kids dolls, but rather the idea or rumor of Cabbage Patch children. As if
What's your
there
mama
were
doing
real
home this
children
early?
or
She must
clones
don't feel
being made
good.
somewhere.
What'd you say?
Your
That
mama home.
concept doesn't come from any documented reality. It's more of a myth, urban legend / conspiracy narrative that grew around the name Cabbage Patch because of how strange the
Don't
doll's
get your phone
backstory
and
was.
charge it.
Babies born from a magical cabbage patch. Some people
Your
later
key
took
on
that
the
imagery and
cabinet
linked it to
on the
claims about secret
bar.
cloning programs or underground child factories. Here's what's actually known. Cabbage Patch children are not real. The original creator, Xavier Roberts, made soft sculpture dolls, not actual children or clones. No verified evidence exists of humans being mass-produced or grown like the doll's story. Claims about clone children or Cabbage Patch Kids in real life come from speculative theories,
you in
not
feel good?
documented science.
Huh?
Why'd you come here?
Oh, girl, we went all the way there to get the clothes to bring, and we was talking, and forgot him. I say, we gotta go back and get the clothes. It's gonna come back later on, then, or I'll come get them later. Okay, let's see.
Or government programs. Cloning of humans, as in full live human clones, has never been proven to be done anywhere. Scientists have cloned animals, like Dolly the sheep, but human cloning is ethically and legally restricted worldwide. So if you're seeing references to Cabbage Patch children in some online circles, they're drawing on the symbolism of the doll's marketing story, not an actual program where children were grown or cloned. Would you like me to explain why this myth started and how it got tied to cloning rumors? It's a surprisingly interesting rabbit hole.
The last video, he said something different. I don't know if it downloaded yet, but we'll go ahead and enlighten him. Yes.
All right, here's the real backstory of how the Cabbage Patch Kids idea got twisted into cloning child factory myths. The doll's weird origin story made it easy to misread. When Xavier Roberts first marketed the dolls, he invented a fantasy narrative. Babies weren't born, but sprouted from a cabbage patch. Children didn't buy them, but adopted them with birth certificates. This was unusual marketing for the time. In the early 1980s, most toys were just sold as toys. No backstory. The Cabbage Patch story made the dolls seem more like real, unique children. that primed the public imagination. Timing. Late 70s, early 80s, fears of genetic engineering. During that same era, news about test tube babies, IVF, and genetic engineering started hitting mainstream headlines. People were nervous about scientists playing God. In 1978, the first IVF baby, Louise Brown, was born. By the early 1980s, cloning animals in labs was being reported. So you had a toy line about babies being harvested from cabbage patches at the exact moment the public was first hearing about lab-grown embryos. That overlap helped fuel conspiracy theories later. Underground and conspiracy communities amplified the idea. By the mid-1990s and 2000s, certain fringe groups began saying things like, the elite are growing children in labs. They call them cabbage patch kids, or test tube babies. This wasn't based on evidence. It was a way to talk about their fears of cloning, genetic modification, and secret programs. The brand name Cabbage Patch got hijacked as shorthand for mass-produced kids. The reality: no evidence exists of human farms or Cabbage Patch children being cloned. Human cloning itself is still unproven and illegal in most countries. The dolls were purely a commercial product with a fantasy story. Why it stuck. The imagery of babies grown in a garden is ancient. Even old European folktales had children found in cabbages or gardens. Xavier Roberts tapped into that folklore. Conspiracy theorists later reused it because it was already culturally familiar and slightly unsettling.
Wow, Europeans for
Bottom line, the Cabbage Patch Children clones idea is a myth that grew from the dolls, marketing, plus 1980s cloning fears, plus older folk imagery of garden babies. Would you like me to show you some examples of how old folklore described garden children, which inspired the dolls and later the rumors? It's actually kind of fascinating.
Yes. You're doing.
Perfect. This is actually one of the coolest hidden bits of history behind the whole Cabbage Patch theme. National 1. Babies found in cabbages, a very old folk motif. Long before the dolls existed, in many parts of Europe, especially France, Germany, Switzerland, parents told children, open quote, little babies come from under the cabbages, or storks bring the babies from the cabbage fields.
I do remember
Close quote. This was
story,
basically a child-friendly cover story for where babies really come from. It goes back at least to the 1600s to 1700s. In
I think they was
Alsace,
trying
for
to
example,
avoid
they
telling
said
about
storks
sex.
pulled babies from cabbages
Hey,
in the
Yellow
garden.
Rose.
So by the time Xavier Roberts came along, the association of babies plus
So
cabbages
far,
was
how's your
already
day?
in popular imagination. 2. Other garden child legends. In parts of Eastern Europe, babies were said to come from under gooseberry bushes. In Scandinavia, there were tales of elves planting human children like seeds and leaving them for families. In some Germanic stories, midwives would find a child in a cabbage patch or a stream if a couple
That's
wished
good.
for one. These were all just folklore ways of explaining birth to children before sex education was normal. Hamlet 3. Roberts, inspiration for the dolls. Xavier Roberts studied Appalachian folk art and soft sculpture, but he also clearly borrowed the cabbage baby myth to give his dolls a whimsical backstory. That's why each doll was born in a magical garden and had to be adopted. 4. Why conspiracies love this imagery? Because the babies grown in gardens idea is so old, it feels both innocent and uncanny. When you mix that with modern fears, cloning, test tubes, secret labs, it turns into a perfect visual metaphor for mass-produced children, even though it's only folklore. In short, the whole cabbage patch idea is really just a modern commercial spin on an old European folktale. The conspiratorial Cabbage Patch Children clones narrative is people rereading that old folklore through a modern sci-fi lens. Would you like me to show you a timeline, like a visual of how it went from folklore, doll story, conspiracy rumor? It makes the evolution super clear.
Nah, we good. So yeah, we all know that's true now. Okay. What I got? Yeah, watch those. Test your water with them water jugs. Cause you know we're not supposed to. We're supposed to be drinking water out of tin can, copper can, and glass. Maybe ceramic. Okay. Um, not plastic. Whenever you sleep, protect yourself. Protect your around your bed, around where you at, your floors, whatever. You know they changed them in jail as well. Okay, might be trying to get you in jail. You heard the rumors. Um, yeah. Side note: while I was writing this, it was a guy, a couple of people that I never seen before. I know there's delivery, but you can tell strange actions around you. Okay, just pay attention. Don't be sold on the twin flame thing. I mentioned that again. You're supposed to be married, or you're supposed to be married your own masculine and feminine side. How you gonna add somebody in if you don't know who the fuck you are? Your masculine and feminine side, and they're supposed to know theirs. So they can do their assignment different because everybody has an assignment, whatever it may be, and y'all can come together and do it. Um, Most of the time, y'all do not have the same assignment. You know, sometime you do, sometime you don't. So I don't know. I'm just saying, I know the twin flame of yourself, the Gemini energy, okay? May I put you in a clone family? This may be why they treated you so bad, trying to program you, but you kept on going there. Also, evil children as well, okay? Put in families. Um, if you're online, this is why they change your words around to turn um, words around the twin flame. If you're speaking about something serious, they come in and say it as sexual. You know, your man looking for you. You ain't even talking about that shit. You trying to talk about some serious shit. Don't want people to know you're telling the truth. Keep them looking, hoping for false love. Not saying that everybody won't find it. Not saying there's not love out there. And getting mad when they give a clone. Women getting mad when they clone. Okay, when getting mad, tell you about love, meeting somebody that day, that hour, that week, that month, and then you get a clone or you get a handler, then it fucking your mind up. Now if it's led to you, you don't need nobody to tell you that when they coming, how they coming. Okay. Now you're willing, if you don't know, and change, leave, become aware. You want revenge, turn dark. So that's the whole idea, to fuck your mind up. Just what they wanted, to turn you to a clone, or just your body to make clones. Maybe that's what they do when they take over your life. Leave you somewhere in a lab making, implanting things to make you have their babies, clones, beings, etc. Who knows? Cabbage Patch came from somewhere and someone. Okay. A lot against you, but don't be afraid. You have too many higher powers on your side protecting you, your higher self also. Okay, then I went into witches' covenants. That's why I got the looking at the clash of the titans of the third eye. I was thinking about them three witches at the third eye. Remember those that discredit you if they don't say, I'm a research for myself. Could be clones, devils, whatever. Secret society, worshippers, enemies, beings in a human form, false people, because real people want to find out if things are what's going on, right? But if they don't not doing that, but say something every once in a while, but not protecting themselves when they see the evidence, it's probably a clone or one of them. So watch out for that, okay? Protect yourself. You and yours. Because they either sending them people to you or using witchcraft or something else. Stay alert daytime and night, okay? Certain hours of the night and day. Wear hats when you feel headaches, pain, something messing with your third eye. Just wear them anyway you're going to bed, okay? Just in case. Watch your where you put your phones, because you know they using the phones for shit too. All you know is something's going on. You're trying to make sense of it. I've been hearing my kid's voice crying, calling my name, and I be around my kids. So that's strange. We do that right there. Somewhere where do you start? The Great Reset. This is what this is too. 2026. So they can get people in a state they won. So when, like the man was saying, they tried to make it to come get us from beyond the ice walls before the Great Reset. Otherwise, people are so fucked up or dead or whatever, and they taking the children or whoever and program them till they have very few that go back on the other side. Just check the scene out where you at. Then we have the problem of your dark skin color and breeding with us to stay here while we live or come up missing. This happens like Bobby Hemmett says, and many others have been saying for years. They've been doing this since Anunnaki and others do. Oppressors of this realm, Grays, whatever the highest one is, Archons, whoever's doing it. I think the Archons are the one to recruit you. I'm not sure. They probably do it too. I have no idea. Probably other realms also. The air, food, water has to be protected, but it can be hard. Have to go in a lot now. Don't know who's the enemy. Okay, joining you. You're. I don't know what I put right there. But just be careful, okay? Just thinking could have taken you, like I said, from a rich family program to a poor family. Some of your family could be teaching you a sick lesson. I was thinking about trading places with Eddie Murphy and that guy. Or a jealous sibling or family member or stepmom, stepdad could have did it. Just another theory, okay? Just to let you see how they are, the poor are, or teach you a lesson, or keep you there to have your inheritance. We don't know what the fuck going on. You could have an empire, whatever. May have been taken over, and they did it. The empire could have been taken over. And they mess with our minds and put us in these places. Remember Clash of the Title and the Three Witches? Okay, I did that. Okay. That's what I got. I guess I do a reading, see what else coming up. Guess I can take this off for now. So, I don't know. I know y'all probably said that lady strange as fuck. I don't know, y'all just be asking questions. You know, I got enemies on here, and you know, once you get on here, everything from other realms, underground, everything. Sasquatch and them say they watch us on TV, so I'm pretty sure they getting an eye full. Hey y'all, what's up? Well, let them enjoy Mother Nature's or where y'all at, but I want to take the fear away. I don't want to be startled, upset, and I don't want y'all coming at me wrong. If you decide to let me go, okay? Because homeboy said he was just chilling, smoking him some weed, and you came over there talking to, one of y'all came over there talking to him in the mind and asked him, can you have some? You know what I'm saying? He wasn't scared, you know what I'm saying? So y'all know how to do it. Thank y'all for y'all been protecting us and showing me some things. I really appreciate that. Your ancestors, which will probably, I don't know. All right, let's see. I already had my 2 cups of coffee. Damn, it's so crazy. Really, really crazy. Let me break this up. got stuff just going and going and going and going and going. God damn. Race for power for what? And then when you get there, you're not satisfied. You want more and more and more. It's crazy. Appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for the love. I really appreciate y'all very, very, very much. Somebody's third eye is blocked. They don't have a clue. Somebody made a wrong decision. You can always turn that around. Doubt. Somebody's harsh. Somebody is a clone. Somebody is being without intuition. A reader. A witch. Three of Cups reverse. Revenge, sad. Or they pissed off at me. Depend on money, not free, alone. Work with you. Masons also. God damn. Diane. Queen of Swords. Devilish, manipulative, cold, overcritical, dishonest, not talking, lies, fight. And they mad. What y'all want me to do? Twiddle my thumbs while you fuck over me left and right, and me and my family. What did he say? Get out of Maya. I gotta get out of my feelings. Okay? No matter what y'all do. Y'all, if my protection don't help, and they don't protect themselves, it's not a goddamn thing I can do. If my ancestors don't take control of that and make sure it do not happen, as I do my best as well, ain't a motherfucking thing I can do. Okay? Because everybody's responsible for themselves, except for the little ones. Yeah, somebody definitely need this. Dark night of the soul. An idea sparks, or somebody need ideas. Okay. Which they all have to do is go within. But if you're not real, you can't go within. Blame the man, the beings, or whoever made you. It's not our fault. Ten of Pentacles, toxic. Reverse. Stolen inheritance. Now this could be happening to a Virgo, a Pisces. Pisces could have stolen. I know who exactly this is. Yeah, whoever it is for you. A warning. Divorce, contract, investment, failure. So they make sure everything fails for you. Everything you try. Death. Spell didn't work. Spiders had their whole hands all in it. Lost. Yeah. They gonna keep on. They won't stop. Because they're not real. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Message. Citation, constable, tickets, concert tickets, bitches. Just keep doing shit. Well, gotta match your energy, right? Not a Wands reverse. Bad police, military. Reckless, want to get that way, of course. Ten of Cups reverse. Outside of rainbow, no peace, trouble. Beyond the ice walls. Broken bonds. Good for you, whoever you are. Disconnect. Melting. So the ice walls, they say will melt. Anyway. But they want to cause you trouble. It's just gonna keep on going. Just keep on going. Say don't be no fool. Spine. Spy back. You know, I like the movies when they go and kidnap somebody, and then that very few, and that person go and kidnaps their person. I like them kind of movies. Eye for an eye. Once you find out, 'cause you can find out who they are. You can find out. I definitely found that. Yeah. Hangman reverse. Stand on your own 2 feet. Went back. Want to catch you weak. They don't want to. They couldn't sacrifice you. Manipulate you. Put their hands on you. You found a way out of the bullshit. Oh, this is somebody found a way out. I'm not mad at you. Baby. There's another way. Somebody doing this by themselves. They got a little change so they can pay different people. Promised land or something different. On the other side of the rainbow, so Bifrost Bridge. Maybe. Happy. Wow. Five of Swords reverse. Grudges. Who holding a grudge? Oh, they mad somebody got away. And they happy wherever they are. But some people went to China and all that shit. I don't trust them. They be eating people. I love y'all, China. Russia, all y'all, but shit. Y'all need melanin. Y'all need the third eye. I can't fuck around. Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Business. Okay. Six of Swords reverse. Going down or sunken or soul boat or what? Soul an island. What you did, Queen of Pentacles. Or maybe somebody bought this land or island or you sold it or something. Missed, stuck. Or stuck with this swamp. You want to sell. Oh shit. Knight of Pentacles reverse. Scheduling. Stick to it. Self-discipline. Real estate. But Nine of Pentacles. Okay, somebody won't sell it to the nine. Okay, so somebody bought. My brother did that. It's a Cancer. He was so bent on treating my mama like shit till he bought some land that was horrible. Every time it rained, the rain came all the way up to his waist. He had to wear long boots. He had to get out of his car, park it way away from his house, and walk. And he had my 70, 80-year-old mom going back to his house because she stayed with him for a while. Long story, crazy ass shit on that. And I almost need to have a canoe or some kind of inflatable boat. But that happened because he treated someone who actually was there for him through everything. Just even his bullshit, that he treated her like that. And you don't fuck around like that. It says, I see it holding you back, dependent, not free, taking action. So they sold you that, or trying to tell you about something to try to hold you back. Let me see. I don't want to tell you about it because we've seen the lies called keeping it from you so they can laugh at your ass. Stuck. Be careful of any of them telling you a way to get out of here. Okay, because it seemed like, okay. It seemed like they lying. Slip. Do your own history. They so happy. Leo energy, definitely in their fucking ego. Could be somebody you're married to or not. Maybe selling you a dream or going back to their real estate. Somebody sold you some bunk property. Or a boat or yacht or something. Or not being approved for a boat, because this bank also the Pentacles, right? Not being approved for a yacht, a boat, or something. Submarine, whatever the fuck. Going fishing at that area, buying land, maybe you want to go and chill. Something, if you don't have a license or something that's crooked, Knight of Pentacles, cop, or mask off, self-discipline, schedule, stick to it, achieve your goals, obstacles. They're doing that on purpose to make you feel to use chilling too much. So lost everything in the city. I see you, maybe on housing or not, or whatever the deal may be, holding you back, depending on money, not free. Take action. Don't stop and fuck what other people say. You know you're being bamboozled because they laughing. Because they got something to gain out of your disappointment. Stay happy. Okay? I don't know if you're a Leo, whatever sign you may be. Regardless, wherever you at. Page of Pentacles reverse. Graduate, no offer, stuck, grow up, look, life happens. Keep trying, volunteer. Huh?
Did you look on?
Girl, you scared me?
I really said it like that. I had a voicemail. That's why I'm about to say, did you look up any freebies that you wanted to go get today for your birthday? While I'm picking them up, I can take you. If you want to ride. I know Nikki went to Baskin Robbins, I think.
Yeah, I got a Baskin Ramen too.
She went to
I hadn't thought about it
Whataburger.
today. I was thinking about if I went on my adventures for the month.
Oh, okay. Oh, they give you time.
Yeah, I think it's the 13th, a whole month. They
Oh,
give you different
okay.
time. Yeah.
Well, I need to do that next year.
Let me see. Graduate, no offer. So somebody's feeling stuck. So they put you, the system sets you up like that. You know, because it's designed by them. Remember, that's their family getting richer. What we learning, the schools we go to, the jobs we pick, the careers, that goes to their family. Okay? So if you didn't find anybody to help you out, getting after you finish whatever career, whatever you did, then they meant for that to happen. Know that. So get out your feelings and realize that they set you up. You were fed a lie. It's now it's time to figure out how to make it. Okay, period. Yeah. Don't be a victim. They want you to be a victim. Whine and, beg and all that bullshit. Fuck that. It won't stop you from taking a risk to try something else. Well, that didn't work. It's 100 and a million ways to make it, to do shit. 100 ways to get around shit. You just got to do your research, okay? Got to go within the dark night of the soul, your ancestors' guides. It's in you. It's already in your DNA. We already played these roles. We already played these roles, four swords, okay? Go within. Your light and your dark side, something you missing. Maybe too much was on the masculine, wasn't on. Need to put the feminine in there. Be complete together. Healing yourself. Okay, and peace of mind, somewhere in peace. Planted a gun, evidence set you up a chip or listening device. Service or no. So now you need to check your body all around you, taking your word, confusing it. Yeah. Lots of love. Okay, leave for work in my house with my adopted, mentally disturbed adults. All right. Have a great day. Keep on, maybe change they died. I don't know, child. Thanks for coming. I appreciate you. And drive safely. Be careful. So, these crooked cops planted something in your car or in your house to set you up, or a chip. I don't know if you went into medical or where you went. Oh, Lord goodness, you can't do shit online, these motherfuckers. Yep. Oh, today my birthday, y'all. Curse awoke, rest. So you can think better. Then you'll figure out what to do with this situation if you're caught and being set up. They want you to explode. Okay. Hey, Lexi, Kim, whatever. Could I get a happy birthday? Yeah. That's why we need cameras too. We need to watch them as they watching us. You know what I'm saying? It's good to know what cop in your area, what time they come to work. That's if you're being really harassed. Who you dealing with. Y'all get it. I'm gonna stop right there. King of Swords. Yeah, they lying. Thank you. Appreciate it, Yellow Rose. Safe journey to work. So they lying on you. That didn't happen. Thank you. 63, yeah. So they lying. They planted a gun evidence, set you up. Okay. Now that chip, there's ways you can find out how to get that chip out your body. If you have a chip in your body, a listening device around you. Okay. Gotta do some homework. Knight of Swords reverse. Mask off, goons, vampires, criminals. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. So it's two of them. Sucking the life out of you. Aggressive criminals. Yeah. Although they cops, disobey orders. Okay, I don't know if you a cop. I'm not talking to a cop. Outside a person, disobey orders. Goons. Did it start back working?
That's what I'm trying to
Says
get
no.
to right now. I ordered this controller. I mean, this charger. Thinking I should have just ordered the damn remote.
Oh, Lord. I don't know how you doing. I don't know what's happening to it.
Now, he pulling them. They pulling them like
Oh,
they do
too.
them tablets.
Yeah, I
And
told
I
him.
get dropping them on the floor.
Yeah.
Cause I'm wondering, this can't be the. It's registered in there. I know it ain't the PlayStation. It could be these controllers I'm ordering from Amazon. But so that wouldn't make any sense either.
Yeah, King of Cups. Set up the goon stuff. He's being bullied. Let's see. Who is this? Gemini energy. In your neighborhood, love life, affairs, people around you, judgment. They go that mirror effect. What did you do? Were you in it with them? Did you participate? Up until you didn't participate. You got your epiphany, you got your awakening, but they still fuck in that same shit. So now that you want to get out, you know what I'm saying? You feeling stuck. But it says, what did you do? Were you the ringleader? You know? Red. Were you the ringleader? Were you the red? Or somebody told on you? Is that why you wanna, you seeing beyond the veil now? Which is a good thing. But only because things are going down. You don't want to be judged for what you did. So you're mad. They're turning on you or setting you up. Because you did some shit. You just can't escape karma like that. Shit. Can't escape that like that. Who told you that lie? Yeah, now you want to be blinded to it. Your third eye is closed. Yeah. You block. You at a crossroad now. Trying to block everything off. Give me 50 feet. Sad about it, but you was in it with them. You want to cut the ties now. But how do you fix it? Fixing you. If you really mean it, or you just got caught. See, that's the thing. That's a big difference, because that's on the heart. You know? That's the question. What does the heart say? Because the love was reversed. You just got caught or fed up or something ain't going your way or they turning the tables on you. Now you begin to see how it feel. So now you scared. But if you wouldn't got caught, would you still be doing it? That's the question. See, that's the Maya scales. Heart light as a feather. That's what you're talking about. Do you feel it in here? Do you feel it that is wrong? Shouldn't have been doing that. Regretful, apologetic. Not covering the shit up. We don't want to be judged. Don't judge me. You did some shit. Did. Man, please. Keep that shit over there. Motel, hotel. Cutting ties. Root work. Freedom. Yeah. I want to get out of this shit. Stable freedom, but you want to keep everything. You won't let nothing go. Nine of Cups, Four of Wands. You want to keep everything. Wishes coming true. And the 6. Keep everything growing. Basically you don't want to get in trouble for shit. You just want to put a band-aid on it, like everybody was saying. Like you put a band-aid on a burn. And you know you can't do that. A burn has to breathe. It's some certain wrappings for a burn. I don't know. End of that, child. Yeah. Definitely no. Okay. No. That's a no. Step in your ego. Keep it moving. Okay. Heart ain't in it. Love yourself. Boom. Number 1. Who are you? Really? That's your own self that. If you just dangerous, you just dangerous. Shit. Uncle. Return the center with no return back to you, justice. Because justice will be served. Was foreigner, readers, bigger channels copying your work, thinking they can say it better than you. Lost theirs, don't have none. Could be clones that have no intuition. Getting paid for your work. Same old shit, different day. Even love is reversed. You don't love yourself, so you damn sure can't love nobody else. Vapors, humidify, breathe, clean air, breathe. Go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Girlfriend. She is in love with your man. Read a book, poems, riddles, to learn more knowledge, making the book writing. That's yeah, exactly. For you and your bloodline. Have your clone hired some of your family. They cloned to take you out. See. Innocent going to jail set up. Your brother Taurus. Spells to make you spend all your money. Black reader, bigger channels copying your work, thinking they can say it better than you. Lost theirs, blah, 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 getting paid for your work. Love reverse. Love come down. Neighborhood cops. Following you from past life, bad, making you do wrong. Not a friend, family member, mate or child. Curse you by it. Are you cursing them? Whatever it did. Yeah. You know, I don't know, it's people, it says, what did it say? Oh, this is somebody new in town or some organization. Past life. Damn. See? Gotta get to know what's really going on. You don't know who fucking with you, what you did in your past life, or so these entities say we did in our past life. That shit could be a lie. I don't know. We need to find that out. Man at work. Old friends. You don't know me. So somebody remember you don't remember them. I don't know. Y'all can be a gangster. We can be gangsters too. Congress silence involved. Relax. Blocking your money and success. A delay is not a denial. You will get it. Irish black people. Police station. Inventions of black people in America. Be proud of it. Have or having my baby. I don't even want to sing the song. Shit. Distraction. Go to or watch a movie. YouTube is blocking your average view duration and the analytics from growing. Lying about how long people watch your video. True that. Give me 28 seconds. That's all they give me. Family who always had inheritance, same old shit, different day. That clones or made clones or whatever to watch you, follow you, kill you if they can, steal, whatever. Along with the corporation, maybe they're in the corporation doing the same thing. They want to keep that same position. Aunt of yours, so she a vampire. Suck the energy out of you. Maybe she's the cause of a lot of shit going on in your world. This will be a distant aunt or husband side or whatever the fuck. Incubus, succubus. That kind of go vampire. She's a sex vampire. They're sex vampire. Elvira, idiot, my heart is on fire. Of Elvira. Is there an incubus, succubus, vampire?
Is there an incubus, succubus, vampire?
Oh shit, did the wrong thing. Show me a video. Is there an incubus, succubus, vampire? The hybrid offspring between the vampire and the succubus incubus. SHTRIGA are an immortal species of living beings who possess mixed traits of both their vampire and succubus incubus parents. They are considered to be amongst the most powerful beings in Greater Earth within the top 5. Whoa. Folklore term to describe vampires. 12 years ago, Jenny in lore, incubi can be male or female. The females called succubus, males are incubus. They are lustful demons that prey on the desires of humans while they sleep. Yeah. The incubus comes to men in their dreams and seduces them. So, yeah. Told y'all, if y'all listening, yeah. Got in jail. Listen to somebody in jail too. While you sleep. Say beautiful dreams. Somebody might think that's beautiful. I love you. I hope you feel better. And maybe it's giving you energy. Shit, I don't know. Fake wife. Your sister Taurus. Okay, maybe. Lonely and they know you're lonely and come and give you a comfort, baby. I don't know. It's your thing. It's your thing. Do what you wanna do. I can't tell you. You're soccer to unconditional love. Okay. Fix yourself. Mother involved in child's murder. Name. How much do you know? Let's blame, lie, and say they the problem so no one will listen to them, even if they telling the truth. People love lies more than truth, so they will believe us. Killing him or her father. Damn. All right, y'all, let me get out of here. I haven't been on that long enough. Look like it's finna rain, or is it raining already?
Can I talk?
First chakra, base chakra, independence. I know what my needs are, and I actively pursue them, knowing that I will be guided and provided for when I put in the effort. I open myself to all possibilities and participate fully in life. I use my imagination and my vision to initiate what I wish for, and I pursue it. I am not wanting to be rescued. I am not a victim. I am strong. So whatever you accept, can't blame it on nobody else. Second chakra, sacred chakra, well-being. I honor and respect my body by giving it what it deserves to thrive. I provide myself with the best food, exercise, water, relaxation, therapeutic treatments, and thoughts. I only consume foods and liquids that were designed by nature to be in my body. I stimulate my body's energy flow with exercise. I make time to rest, as stillness and tranquility are vital to keep my mind and body rejuvenated. So fine, wherever you get your sleep, get your sleep. You know, being watchful. Yeah. No weapons formed against you shall prosper, right in my face. Spells to keep you hooked on drugs or drinking, to steal or kill you, make you look bad, gossip. No weapons formed against you shall prosper. Hello. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thanks for everything. Hope it helps in some type of way. Thank y'all for the birthday wishes. Talk to y'all.